Hi, welcome to Total Body Reset. My name is Skylar Ramirez. Let's go ahead and get started. Planting position with your feet open to the width of your pelvis bones. We're going to be doing some really active twisting today in the spine to fully detox your body. So if you've been sitting a lot today, or maybe you've been a weekend warrior, your body is probably like a big dirty kitchen sponge, and we're going to wring it out. All right, inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Look up, exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, big breath in through the nose. Exhale from your throat. Push that breath out. One more big breath. Push it out with a hollow breath. Inhale, take the arms up. From here, step your left foot back and turn the heel in just a little bit. Let's bend the right knee. And while you're holding it here, go ahead and sweep that right arm down and around. Reach it all the way up. Let's do two more big sweeps like that. Take it down. Option to look over your shoulder and begin to rotate the trunk of the body with that shoulder rotation. Reach it up and overhead. Let's lift the other arm, left arm up, take it down and around. Rotate towards the left side of your body with the trunk. Inhale up, exhale down. Both arms up and overhead. From here, pat yourself on the back with your right hand. Take your left arm down and around to the low back. Keep pushing really hard into that left heel. Start to straighten your right leg. Pull those elbows back. It's almost like the same movement you would have with a big morning yawn. Big inhale. Pulling the shoulders back. Now imagine you can twist just a little bit towards the right while you keep pressing that left heel down into the ground. We are creating a humongous twisting movement all the way from that back left heel, all the way to the inside of that left hip, and then up into that right chest and shoulder blade. When you're ready, straighten both arms out, take them out like a T, thumbs are facing up, or rotate your palms up. This will help to set those shoulder blades down into your back pockets. Press the shoulders away from your ears. Try twisting just a little more. If you start to feel like you want to experiment with this, bend your elbows into your waist and now twist a little more again. You can always extend the arms out once you've reached that maximum twist in the spine. Hold it there. Your breath might be a little labored. Push into the inner blades of the feet. Breathe into the upper left part of your chest. Exhale, big exhale. The breath is not going to be super big. You don't want to breathe down into your belly here. You would almost have to funnel your breath. So just keep it in the upper chest. One more big inhale. Reach your right hand down to your left leg. That's the leg behind you. Let's reach up with the left hand. Act like you're holding 1,000 helium balloons. Big inhale. Breathe into that upper left lung. Press into the inner blades of your feet. And now maybe look back over your right shoulder. One more big breath in. You can even press that left hand back over your head as if you're trying to press the palm to a flat wall behind you. Reach up through your armpit. One more inhale. And now exhale. Lower that left hand to your waist. Bring the right hand around. Also reposition the hips. From here, turn your left heel out and left toe in. And let your left hip start to twist to the right. I know it's strange. I know it's a position that maybe doesn't feel natural, but this is a position that sometimes our bodies go into unconsciously when we're doing rotation movements. From here, take a little tiny bend into that right knee and twist a little more towards the right. That's right. We all know we were doing a lot of twisting today, right? We're bringing it out. From here, inhale, left arm up. Keeping that twist and keeping the left length in the body. One more big breath. Exhale, lower the hand down. Rotate the trunk of the body to neutral and turn your left toe to center. So both toes are tracking center now. Let's bend the right knee. Inhale, both arms straight up overhead. So we've gotten a lot of twisting. We've gotten a lot of lateral flexion in the body. Let's add in a little balance. Push into the inner blades of your feet. Look past your nose and past your cheeks. And now heel up your back left heel. Both knees are bent. Sweep that left knee forward, working with a one-legged balance. If you want, lift your left toe, and you're welcome to try kicking that knee out to the side. It looks a little bit like river dance. Inhale, reach. Exhale, slowly take it down. Both feet to the floor. And now shake out the knees and move the ankles around. All right. So before we go into the other side, keeping in mind, it feels very different from left to right. You may actually have longer bones, longer tendons, or shorter ligaments. You also have different organs on different sides of the body. So whatever you do, when we start twisting the other way, don't force it. If it feels invasive, just stop. Let's start with our feet at the width of the pelvis bones. Very important that the feet are more narrow than hips width when we manipulate the pelvis. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhale, big sweep back. 2 more. Inhale, force the exhale. 1 more, big breath in. Pause breath. Inhale, both arms up. Stepping the right foot back this time, turning the right toe out just a little bit, bending the left knee. We're beginning by sweeping the left arm back and around, adding in a little bit of trunk rotation with those big circles through that shoulder joint. The big word, circumduction. We're circling through the rotator cuff. 1 more. Big reach. From here, take the right arm back, rotating through the trunk of the body. Just 3. 1 more. Big inhale. Both arms up. This time we're patting ourselves on the back with the left hand, down and around with the right hand, working with that big good morning stretch, pulling the elbows back. Relax your head and neck. Maybe you can feel that you're able to stretch the back of the neck, alleviating some tension at the base of the skull. Big inhale and exhale. From here, add in a tiny twist. Pull that left elbow back. Maybe take the arms out like a T. Big reach. Maybe turn the palms up and press the shoulders away from your ears. Imagine your shoulder blades can slip back down along the side of your spine. Option to bend the elbows into the waist. Twist a little more. And now reach out again. Hold it there, reach up with the right hand. Reach down with the left hand towards your right leg. Your back leg is your right leg right now. Inhale, breathe into the upper right lung. The breath is going to be a little shallow. It might feel a little labored. That's common here. Big inhale. Keep pushing hard into that right heel. When you inhale into that right lung, pull your armpit open a little more. Big breath in. We're trying to get rid of any stitch, any catch that might be in the side. When you're ready, slowly bring the hands to the waist. Let's take it around to center. Straightening that left leg. We're lifting our right heel. Turn the heel back and the toe in. I know it looks strange. Start turning towards the left, twisting that right hip in towards your left knee. Inhaling, taking that right arm up, big breath in. Taking the left arm down. Reach up through the right armpit. And maybe press back with your right hand as if you're trying to press the hand flat against the wall, or you're trying to high five somebody over your head. Inhale big, press into the inner blades of your feet with this twist. We're actually working here what's called a spiral line of fascia. It is a huge band of connecting tissue that can regulate all sorts of neurological and physical functions in the body. 1 more big breath. Exhale, slowly bring that hand down. Both hands to the hips or waist. Trunk of the body and hips to neutral, right toe forward. From here, let's bend the left knee a little bit. Inhale, take both arms up overhead, big breath in. Let's shift forward, peeling up the right heel and bending the right and left knee just a little bit. Sweep forward, lifting that right knee. And maybe at first the toe is pointed, then try to pull that toe up towards your knee. Adding in a little soccer kick, punt the ball over your left knee. Keep a little bend in that left knee. Big inhale. If you're noticing that balance is really challenging today, look down. This is going to be one of the most pacifying gazes for the optic nerves, for the nerves that go from your eyes to your brain. You could even alleviate some tension in the head. Big breath in, reach. And now exhale, let it down. Both feet down, shake it off. Let's do a hard reset before we dig a little more into the hips. Take the feet out as wide as your body and your clothing permits. Sometimes we need to pull pants up more into the crease of the pelvis and on top of the thigh to get a little bit more hip mobility. So we're starting with the toes straight forward. If you notice, when we start to go down, if you notice that your knees start to buckle in, that's a sign that there are parts of your hip and low back that are very tight. We don't want the knees to bend at all, but if your knees start to bend and you still want to stretch your leg, stretch your hip, then turn those heels in. This way we don't twist or torque your knee joint. Nobody wants to blow out their kneecaps today. From here, toes forward, legs straight, arms up, big breath in, sweep the arms back, big inhale, open up your chest. We're going to do 2 more like that. Big breath in, reach it up. Open the belly, stretch the stomach as much as you can. This is going to help to flush out cortisol, stress hormones. 1 more, hold it here. This time, inhale, make fists. Bring the flats of your knuckles onto your low back or down low to the buttocks region. Pull the elbows back, inhale into the chest, big breath, and open your throat. Look up. Exhale, drop the chin and drop the ribs. 2 more, pull the elbows back. Open the throat. Exhale, drop the chin, look forward. Last one, big breath in. Open the throat, drop the chin, stay in place, inhale. Exhale, press the tailbone back. Pause at either the halfway point or stay a little more lifted with this. We're doing a variation on an airplane position, and you want to imagine you're an airplane taking off rather than an airplane coming down. So keep lifting through your ribs, strengthening the low back while we stretch it. Take the hands down onto your thighs. Notice if the hands comfortably can slide past the knee joint to your shins. We absolutely want to avoid any pressure on your knee joints. From here, standing tall, inhale, exhale, slowly bend the elbows and slowly let the spine round into a gentle C shape. Let's shake the head, yes. Turn the head left and right. Exhale from your throat. Try 2 more big sighs of relief. The more you relax the jaw, the greater potential there is to release any tension in your back. So just 1 more. To safely come up, turn the heels in and toes out, bend the knees. Let's walk the hands up. Inhale, take it into a 5-pointed star. Exhale, bend the knees and pull the elbows in. Push the hips back just a little bit. So it's almost going to look kind of like a sumo squat, right? Inhale, bring it up. Maybe look up. Exhale, bring it down. Maybe look down. Actively move the throat, the chin, and lift the ribs and the chest. Exhale down. The more movement you can get into that upper spine, the more potential there is to hopefully improve your overall posture. And you're also able to stretch the muscles that can sometimes really restrict the function of your heart and lungs. Inhale, bring it up. Exaggerate the lift. Remember to smile with your eyebrows and bring it down. 1 more. Big breath in. Open it up. And then exhale, bring it down. Let's hold it in the down position. From here, hands come down onto the thighs. We're going to practice 3 lion's breaths. Now, these breaths, they originate in yoga, but we do use them in a lot of other therapies because they can unlock tension in the jaw that connects to your back. So hopefully warding off things like lockjaw, tinnitus, and headaches and migraines. So it looks like this. You take in 1 big breath and then stick out your tongue like at the doctor saying, ah. Don't worry about anybody watching you. Big inhale. Tongue out. One more. Good job. Bring it on up. Turn the right toe forward and the left toe all the way out. Let's get a neutral position in the hip and pelvis joints. To know that you're in neutral, if we were to pull that left heel back, it would lock up or link up with the arch of your right foot. So once you have that clean alignment, from here, keep a bend in the left knee. Let's take the right arm up, reach it straight up, and then maybe take the left elbow onto your left thigh. Option to take this hand behind you, and then maybe turn the thumb down, sweep it toward the inside of that left foot, then open it up and around, and allow the trunk of your body to rotate out from that hip. Take it down, keep pushing into the right foot, open it up, one more. Hold that right hand into your low back. Draw that right shoulder back. Push the left shoulder forward. Maybe, just for today, if you'd like to experiment, maybe open that left arm. Maybe press the elbow on the inside of the thigh or straighten the arm out. And already you might start to feel a little more heat when you do this. Taking that top arm up, pull your left shoulder up a little to open up the left side of the body. Better digestion here. Remember to smile about it. Again, we're working the hips. We want to relax the jaw. Looking up at the right hand. Maybe press back with your knuckles as if you're getting ready to give a massive high five. So press back as much as you can. Option to straighten the left leg. This is a huge full body stretch. If you're looking for a little bit of a core challenge today, reach that left arm up as if you're trying to reach out. You're holding a big old brisket, a slab of tofu, whatever, a bowl of granola. When you're ready, bend that left knee, bring it up and back, reaching up with the left hand, back with that right hand. Keep bending the left knee. Look up at the left hand so that we're able to work on strengthening your neck. Also working with mobility. We want to continue checking that blind spot when we drive on 75, right? Big inhale, reach. Exhale, slowly bring that left hand down to your waist. Coming to center, let's turn that left toe forward and right toe out. Take a moment, check in with your alignment. If you drag the heel in, it is a clean line to the arch of that left foot. Taking our arm up, bring the right elbow onto the right thigh. From here, bringing our left hand behind us, turning the thumb down, sweep it in towards the inside of your right foot, and then open it up. Keep pushing as hard as you can into the outer and inner blade of that left foot so that the trunk of the body, from the ribs, the shoulders, linking up into your hip, get a nice big stretch. One more. Let's tuck the left hand into the low back. Roll that shoulder back. Option to lift a little bit. We can press the elbow to the inside of the leg, using a little leverage, pushing the elbow to the inside of the leg or knee and the knee into the arm. Option to extend that arm out. Again, if you're getting a little wave of heat, so am I. We are doing it right. You could always inch the foot back a little more. Sometimes that gives you an interesting stretch as well. Option to extend that top arm up, press it back. So you're kind of cranking back through that shoulder joint. Relax your jaw. All that rotation through the trunk of the body connects to your back and hips. Of course, it can affect your jaw. Option to straighten the right leg so both legs are straight. Lift up just a tiny bit. Option to extend that right arm. Whoa, big inhale. You're ready to give a big hug. Open up, big breath in. Okay, that's enough. Hand down, bend the knee, hand to the thigh. Slowly come up. Both toes forward, inch the feet in. All right, so wherever you are, I'm going to recommend for the next couple of stretches that you have a wall or a chair nearby. We are going to dig a little deeper into the hip joint with some rotation. So I'm going to stand back here by this wall. And if you want to do it free form, you're more than welcome to. Let's start with our feet really close together. I would say even try touching the toes together for this stretch. Come down and push your hips back behind you. Make sure that spine is nice and long. We're going to start by pressing into the right foot, lifting our left toe, lift the left knee, and now lift your left toe. Rotate that left knee out to the side. Again, it's like a little front soccer kick. Now slowly curl that heel in, like a little hamstring curl with an external rotation, and then place the ankle on top of your knee or on top of your thumb. Relax your jaw. Sometimes we don't even realize our body does it subconsciously when we stretch the hip. The jaw will get tense. Act surprised. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Keep that position from the surprise position. Bend the knee a little more. Push the hips back a little more. You can hold on to something. You can have a chair in front of you. You can scoot back and have the wall behind you. Keep pulling that left toe up towards your knee. We absolutely want to keep that foot active because it will help to stabilize your knee joint. And then when we stabilize the knee, the twist and the stretch will be isolated in your hip. If we don't isolate the knee joint, then we sometimes start to twist the knee when the hip is tight. So a lot of people think they have knee issues. Actually, it's a hip issue. When you're ready, slowly stand and kick it off. All right, you did good. I do as much talking as I can to distract you. All right, let's do the other side. So it can feel really different from left to right. In fact, most people find that they have better mobility on the right. It could be because of driving, going from the gas to the brake, you just get more mobility there. But just know that there are imbalances there. That's common. When you're ready, lift that right knee, pull up that right toe, and then slowly begin to open that right knee. Drag that heel up with a hamstring curl expression. Place the right ankle on top of your left thigh. We're pushing the hips back. Let's realign the spine. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Now stay lifted with those ribs. Look past your nose, look out 45 degrees. Gaze has a lot to do with balance. Come down a little deeper. Paw breath. 2 more, you're doing great. Remember to stabilize that knee joint. Good. When you're ready, slowly come up. Shake off the feet. All right, let's do just a tiny bit more work through that inner hip. Coming to center with the feet at the width of either your hips or pelvis joint. Roll those shoulders down and back. The quickest way to improve posture is to open the palms of your hands to open the chest. Take your weight over into the left foot and lift the right knee. Pull that knee up as high as the body will permit. Now, when you're ready, kick that foot out. Notice how the extension of the leg may cause a hip to lift. Push that right hip down. Working a little bit more with the muscles on the inner thigh. Push your heel to the side and rotate your toe in. Now bring it to center. Let's try 2 more. In, center, push that hip down. In, center, and now step to center and shake it off. Good job on those hip flexors. Let's do the other side. Lifting the heel. Now, before you lift your leg, look down at your feet. What our bodies naturally do sometimes is they turn out to the side to get a different base of support with external rotation, but try to keep that foot forward. Let's lift the knee, lift the toe, drop the hip, press forward with the heel, whole thigh rotates in. Internal rotation is not as big as external. Bring it to center, push the hip down, rotate in, Center, just one more, rotate in, remember to smile about it. Bring it to center, and now step both feet down, shake off your knees. All right, let's wrap this up with some mindful breathing. Roll the shoulders back, come to any comfortable position standing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale like you're fogging a mirror. Option to close your eyes. Balance doesn't have to always be done on one leg. One more. Sometimes closing the eyes is just enough. Now place one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. It can be any combination of movements for this. Try to look down, again, so you can alleviate any tension that might be hiding in your neck or at the base of the skull. Start to notice your breath. Inhale into the nose and push the breath down so that when you inhale, you feel your belly button pressing your hand away from the spine. Exhale, pull the belly button in and maybe even push with that lower hand on the belly. Inhale, belly pushes out. Exhale, belly pulled in. Inhaling, belly out. Paw breath, exhale. Let's change the breath a little. Inhale, belly out. Now like blowing a balloon. Inhale, blowing a balloon. Now, blowing a balloon is different from just blowing bubbles. It's going to create pressure in the pelvic floor. So pull the muscles up in the pelvis, inhaling, belly out. Pull the pelvic floor muscles up, and now exhale, blowing up a balloon. Blowing up a beach ball, one of those big, huge rafts. 2 more. Last one. From here, relax your hands. Let's practice a breath specifically used to boost your mood. By manipulating the breath, we are manipulating various heart and lung rhythms. And this one in particular is known as the breath of joy. It is a mood booster. This is what it looks like. It's 3 inhales, 1 big exhale. Forward, out, up. Forward, out, up. Good. Forward, out, up. 3 more fast. Last one. And now come up, shake it out, and total body reset. You're done. Have a great day.